All right, so I just got the Evergoods, keep forgetting the name here, Panel Loader Classic 20. That's what this is. And I just wanted to give a little bit of sort of, in my short amount of time, what my loadout here looks like for everyday carry. And just for a comparison or just information's sake, I've been using this AER Fitpack 3. That's this duffel style. So slightly different style packs, but in terms of material, the external material is similar. And in fact, the aesthetic is pretty similar as well. So let's kind of dig in and let me show you what's going on here. So first off, let me zip this up and just give you a little bit of loaded out view. And just for reference sake, I work from home, so I sort of carry my bag up and down stairs out to the coffee shop. I haven't been back traveling yet, but that's sort of why I wanted to look at this pack. When I saw it online, I just like the looks of it. I've always liked Evergoods stuff, but I have a dog, and she has white hair, and it was sort of always a magnet. So I've liked airbags because of the material that they use, that Cordura fabric. Probably said that wrong, but this was more of that fabric and made me think like, okay, I got a smaller size, a little more compact, a little better for travel and sort of office type stuff. So that's what got me excited about this bag. So that's my use case, just from a reference point. That is around the house, out to coffee shops. And when I do travel again, this would more than likely be a top candidate for a backpack that I would take with me that would work as a work backpack because it's pretty nondescript. Okay, so let's dig in. So front pocket here. This is just a big, giant dump pocket, and you've probably seen it on the videos already. I'm not fully sure on how I'm going to use this, but right now what I have in here is my journal, and then I have a little bag that I have some medicine / Kleenexes, that kind of stuff, Alka-Seltzer, Tums, Tylenol, those kind of things that can just be sort of thrown in there and not in the way. This is a huge pocket, as you can see here. It makes an interesting little crease down here at the bottom that I think will sort of bump out over time. But that's really all that's going on in this. It's just one big pocket. So there's plenty of other things that I could get in here and may have to use, which I'll show a little bit more here in a second. But there's that front pocket there. When I open this up, it is that panel loader style. And what I have in here is, start off by my glasses out of the way, my glasses case. And then I have an AER slim pouch here. And this is dongles, cables, battery brick, flat mouse, that kind of stuff that I would use to sort of charge up either in my hotel room or, again, if I'm at the coffee shop. And then up here, I've got a little field notes in this front flap for just taking notes, a little extra notebook that is for running and those kind of things. And then I've got my AirPods in this other pocket. And then on the front, like a lot of, let's do it this way, like a lot of Evergood bags, you got this concealed pocket up here. And up here I have another notebook that I have split up for kind of to-dos. And then I have just like cords that I want to get to really quickly. So I have a little quick charger, flat quick charger in here, along with a lightning cable for my phone and my AirPods and a pen. And then I have a little like phone stand, tablet stand that I can use to set up for a video call or something along those lines. So that's pretty much it here on the front panel for loading this thing out. And now I'll kind of get to the, I don't know, for me, what's the question mark or controversial part, I suppose. This is nice. I like this, but it does not fit a Pro. I have an iPad Pro, and I don't always carry this, but if I'm going to the coffee shop, I do. If I was going to work, I'd have the laptop and may or may not bring this with me. However, this pouch is too small for this iPad Pro with the keyboard case on it. What I did find is that I can get it in here without a case. And, you know, with this other stuff in here, I'd probably feel okay with that. So if I had my laptop in the back, the iPad here, that's something I could do. There's plenty of room in here, you know, to put this in, or even stack it. You know, that's probably another portion here. There is enough room in this laptop compartment that I have, you know, I'll just use this case as an example. I could put this case in, I could have this case in here, and then here's another keyboard case. And that sort of whole thickness that's in here is roughly, you know, or pretty darn close to what my laptop plus, my laptop case plus the iPad would be. So that's there, but this kind of feels like I really would have liked to put my iPad with a case on it, but this pin holder stitching sort of makes that not an option. But overall, like I said, it's just different than I carry now. I don't necessarily think it's detrimental to how I do it, because again, I think if I was really wanting to, the ability to get both the laptop and the iPad Pro 11 in here at the same time with the keyboard case would absolutely work. So the last thing I'll point out on here is the top pocket. So this is a quick access pocket here on the top. You saw it from the inside and what I have in here is my keys. I have my keys, I have my wallet, I have a chapstick, and I have this little wipe thing, sanitizer wipe. It's not a huge pocket. It's from a distance standpoint, it's about up to my large knuckles here, and then from a width standpoint, you know, it's, I don't know, roughly a little bit longer than my hand in total. So I did lay my phone, which is an iPhone 13 Pro, not the Max version, in here, and it fit with all those things. It's just not as, like, sort of all-encompassing and giant as this Air bag is, but they carry a little bit different. So, you know, that's just something to note. And then a hero clip here on the top. Just from the standpoint of what it looks like on back, I will throw this on here. I'm 5'5", so I am a short person, so a bag like this is pretty ideal. When you sort of look at it, you can see it's a very narrow profile. It's got some of that like curve of some of the other Evergoods bags, but it's not quite as aggressive of that curve, so it is a little bit different styling from that standpoint. But the shoulder pads feel good and padded. The back panel feels nice with that new mesh. So overall, pretty happy with this in terms of how slim it carries, and I think the amount of stuff that I can get in it. I'll have to work through that kind of iPad configuration in terms of how I want to do that. But overall, there's a quick first impression and loadout of the Evergoods. I gotta look at the name again. Panel Loader Classic 20 or PLC20. Thanks.